This is a normal basketball, and this is a 3D printed airless basketball. This is BIQU's PLA-HR. HR stands for high resilience, which means it feels and looks like PLA, but acts kind of like TPU when compressed. A couple weeks ago, this filament was sent to me from BIQU. In this video, I'll be telling you everything you need to know for how to get the best results when printing airless basketballs. Before we get into it, make sure to like and subscribe. I spend a lot of time on these videos. If you want to support me, make sure to check out my Etsy and Patreon. Let's start by talking about what you will need to know before buying BIQU's PLA-HR. Before printing, you're going to need these things. 1. A 0.6 nozzle for your printer. You can use a 0.4, but bounce will be affected. 2. A glue stick. You will need to put a bunch of glue on the build plate, especially if you're using a textured PEI. The basketball will be really hard to get off if you don't. If you're using a cool plate or an engineering plate, you won't need to worry about the filament sticking. Also, if you have a BAMBLab printer, make sure to not use your AMS with the PLA-HR. 3. Make sure you are ready to start a huge print. For me, it took about 51 hours, a little over 2 days of straight printing. The reason I say this is because the full-size basketball takes up around 700 grams of the $70 roll of filament. If it messes up, there's really no going back. Next up, let's talk about print settings. All the files and links I use in this video will be linked in the description. If you're using a BAMBLab printer, you can use the print profile. If you don't have a BAMBLab printer, the link to the PLA-HR is below. All the settings will be in the description of the product. Let's talk about performance. When the print is done, the supports are surprisingly easy to remove. The bottom comes off a little rough, but with some sanding, it should all be gone. But the question everybody's asking, does it bounce? The short answer is yes. And it doesn't just bounce, it bounces like crazy. It gives a quiet, satisfying bounce that's sort of addicting. When you feel it, it feels kind of like PLA, but when you bounce it, it's more like TPU. So we know it bounces great, but how does it compare to a normal basketball? So it bounces a little less than a normal basketball, as you can see. It's definitely a lot quieter though. When you're shooting with it, it feels almost the same as a normal basketball. Seems great, but is the filament really worth it to buy? It costs $70 and you only have one shot at printing it. In my opinion, I think it's worth it. The basketball is like nothing else. It's the perfect gift for friends or even just to show off your 3D printing friends and family. If you just want to use a basketball that's quiet, this filament is perfect. Before you go, let's talk about selling the airless basketball. On Etsy, people have the airless basketball listed for $150, even up to $200. That would mean you're making more than 100% profit. But are you really? The model I used is made by Partyline. If you look, you will find that the model is not for commercial use, which means you can't sell it. The only way you can sell it is if you're subscribed to his commercial license, and it's not cheap. It's $30 a month. Probably not the best option for most people. If you're selling a bunch, it could be worth it. Thanks for watching the whole video. It would mean a lot to me if you subscribe. Thanks. Bye.